Hello everyone, I'm here to let you know what matches happened on Monday Night Raw for August 30th, 2021, the last Raw for the month. It was not a good show. Only two good matches. All the rest were bad. Karrion Kross beat Roberto Carrillo within probably 2 or 3 minutes. Any match with Karrion Kross, it ain't gonna be good because he's in the match. Don't get me wrong, Roberto Carrillo tried his best get the fans excited for this match. Well, like I said, you got Karrion Kross in it. Nobody's excited. I'm not a huge fan. That comment below if you're a big fan of this Karrion Kross character or not. Piper Niven was supposed to face Eva Marie. Well, before the bell even rang, Piper Niven attacked Eva Marie, beat her up. Then, for some reason, Eva Marie stands up as Piper Niven's coming over to hit a running splash from the ropes. And then she falls over in the fetal position before she drops on her. And it looked stupid. It looked bad. So the match never took place. Fire Eva Marie. Get her out of there. She's a terrible rap performer. She don't even wrestle. She just there for the looks. And Piper Niven sent her back to NXT UK, where she actually was doing something good in her career. Shayna Baszler took on Rhea Ripley one-on-one with Nia Jax and Nikki Cross ringside. Short match. Rhea Ripley won by pinfall. And at some point during the match, this is the part that took away from me, which I didn't like. She has Shayna Baszler in the position for Riptide. Then the camera goes over to Nia Jax attacking Nikki Cross outside the ring. Then you can see the camera go back to Rhea Ripley and Shayna Baszler, and she still has Shayna Baszler standing there ready for Riptide. Be fighting or something. I'm pretty sure the fans of tennis don't want to stand there and watch you two look like statues as Nia Jax attacks Nikki Cross outside the ring. Charlotte Flair took on Nia Jax one-on-one, non-title. Nia Jax ran at Charlotte Flair at one point. Charlotte Flair big boot her right in the face, which just ticked off Nia Jax. And then she grabbed hold of Flair and hit that Samoan drop. That looked painful. And then she ran for the running leg drop, but Charlotte Flair moved out of the way, and then Charlotte Flair applied a headlock. And Nia Jax had trouble getting out of it. And when she finally did, she just steamrolled right over Charlotte Flair. At one point, Charlotte Flair slapped Nia Jax across the face, which just ticked her off. And she grabbed hold of Charlotte Flair and just dropped her. Just grabbed hold of this back body drop. I don't even care if you land on the back of your head. That looked painful the way Charlotte landed. Nia Jax won the match by pinfall. So Nia Jax should get a Raw Women's title matchup. So probably at Extreme Rules, I say. John Morrison was scheduled to face The Miz one-on-one, but Miz no-showed. So John Morrison said, you know what? I wanted to fight the toughest, the biggest guy you got in the company. There, Almost was his appointment. Terrible match. Morrison ran in, do a couple strikes and punches, and Almost would grab a hold of him and toss him across the ring. That happened about 3 times, that sequence. Then Almost won by pinfall. Right after that, AJ Styles faced Xavier Woods one-on-one. I'm still wondering, where is Kofi Kingston? Ever since Lashley just destroyed him in Money in the Bank, Kingston has been AWOL. He's been shown backstage, but that's it. He's never competed since. Maybe he's embarrassed to be back in the ring because of how bad Lashley destroyed him in Money in the Bank. Or maybe this is a hint to Kofi Kingston heel turn, maybe. Good match. I enjoyed that match between AJ Styles and Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods had AJ Styles stuck in the corner and started hitting punches and chops and forearms and then hit a running drop kick into the corner. AJ Styles hyperextended one of Xavier Woods' knees and he started working on that knee. And I mean, those moves he did to that knee, they would look painful. Xavier Woods started fighting back. He countered a Styles clash. I think he was going for the X Factor, but he slipped and fell. Then he got right back into the fight with AJ Styles. AJ Styles won the match by the calf crusher submission. Xavier Woods was this close to reaching that bottom rope, but he couldn't deal with the pain anymore due to the damage on his knee worked by AJ Styles early on, so he tapped out. Then, right after that match, your Raw Tag Team title match. Matt Riddle And Randy Orton defended the titles against MVP Bobby Lashley. I know what you're thinking. Lashley versus Sheamus was supposed to happen. That match didn't happen as well, which ticked me off. I was looking forward all week to seeing Sheamus versus Bobby Lashley. That was going to be good. And for some reason, they thought, nah, the fans don't want to see that, so let's put Lashley and MVP against Riddle and Orton for the tag team titles. That was very intelligent. Like, it was an okay match. Could have been better. Matt Riddle missed a kick, and Lashley's tried his best to sell that Riddle caught him. And then I was like, oh, he just grazed him. Like, he didn't even graze him. He completely missed him. Orton at one point was going up for the RKO position on Bobby Lashley. MVP ran in, hit the drive-by kick on Orton, laid him right out. Lashley took all the punishment Matt Riddle gave him, and just absorbed the punishment and just destroyed Matt Riddle. Riddle had to tag out Orton. Riddle was hurting. MVP at one point hit the drive-by kick on Matt Riddle, and Matt Riddle answered back with a spin kick of his own on the MVP. Orton went outside the ring, and AJ Styles, who was on commentary, attacked him. And Orton countered it and did the signature back body drop on the announce table. While that was going on, Riddle was getting worked on. So Orton came in the ring, and Matt Riddle hit a top rope spinning swanton drop fame, I guess you're calling on, to MVP for the 1-2-3 for them to retain the titles. And then right after that, Orton hit the RKO on Bobby Lashley just for the heck of it. The Viking Raiders took on Jinder Mahal and Veer with Shanky at ringside. Not a good match. Eric of the Viking Raiders, he couldn't hardly get no offense in. Like, every time he'd try to get the ball going, Mahal or Veer would knock him right down. At one point, Ivar was coming off the ropes, and Veer just ran right at and just basically tossed himself right into Ivar, again, coming freight train. Jinder Mahal hit knee strikes, knees to the midsection of Eric. He's the ball-headed guy of the Viking Raiders, by the way. Ivar did his signature cartwheel into a clothesline maneuver. They grabbed a hold of Veer, sent him outside the ring, and then Ivar dove off the ring with a running cannonball onto Shanky and Veer outside the ring, and then when he got back into it, Eric sent Jinder Mahal into him, and then he hit the Viking Experience for the 1-2-3. The match of the night, this is the match I really enjoyed, was the United States Championship. Damian Priest defended it against Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. Amazing match, folks. You gotta watch this match. Like, I was upset Sheamus didn't face Bobby Lashley, but this match made up for it just a little bit. Back and forth, like, all three men just mixed it right up. Sheamus suffered again a lot of double teams. Then when he was outside the ring, he hit button Damian Priest. Then body slam shots on Drew McIntyre and sent him into the barricade. And then Damian Priest sent Sheamus over the barricade. And Damian Priest applied a triangle chokehold on Sheamus, who got free with shots, like, just started hammering away on Damian Priest while he's in that triangle chokehold. Drew McIntyre started doing that signature overhead toss on both men, started cleaning house with those in that one move. Damian Priest hit both men with running forearms back and forth and knee strikes in the corner and clotheslines. And then he had a nice Falcon Arrow onto Drew McIntyre, almost won the match. At one point, Sheamus hit White Noise off the top rope onto Drew McIntyre, and Damian Priest just broke it up in the nick of time. At one point, Sheamus and Damian Priest was fighting on the top rope, and McIntyre, who was hung up on the middle rope, horsed himself up, and they did the all superplex German suplex combo. That was pretty cool to see. Sheamus bro kicked Damian Priest. That Drew McIntyre quickly, right after that, hit the Future Shock DDT onto Sheamus. He was going for the Claymore. And then, this was a cool sequence. He was going for the Claymore. Damian Priest avoided it. And Sheamus got knocked down. Then Damian Priest pinned Drew McIntyre to retain his title. with Dave Reckoning. After the match, Drew McIntyre, you can see, was upset that he lost. But he showed respect to Damian Priest. They shook each other's hands. I think you're going to see McIntyre turn heel and go after Damian Priest, the United States Championship. That's just the feeling I had for seeing how upset McIntyre was after the match, I mean. So there you have it, folks. Definitely check out the United States Championship Triple Threat. And definitely check out AJ Styles versus Xavier Woods. The Raw Tag Team title match was okay, but the other matches, they sucked. I'm just saying it, they sucked. Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.